Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Evelyn Gonzalez and I am here to bring you the most up-to-date information regarding finance, credit, business, and everything in between. Now today, what we're going to be discussing is everything stimulus. Now just yesterday, the stimulus bill was passed by Congress called the Interim bill, and it mostly supports PPP, Paycheck Protection Program, but funding was also provided for other areas of business, and that we'll get into in a second. Now, there is another bill in the works very similar to the one that was able to provide most Americans $1,200 per individual or $1,700 if you had one child. So basically $1,200 per individual plus $500 per child up to 3 children. Now that bill that's in the works and hopefully we'll be able to see soon something would pass. There's talk that it's actually 8 to 10 times larger than the first bill that supported the $1,200 per individual and $500 per child additional up to 3 children. Congress isn't in session until May 4th. Hopefully the bill that's in the works will have some type of updates from now until then. So the total bill amount was $484 billion. Now that's just a fraction of the amount that the other bills were approved for. However, let's break it down in bit by bit to see exactly where this money is going. So out of the $484 billion, $310 billion is going directly to support the PPP, Paycheck Protection Program. Now, if you've already completed an application and you haven't gotten approved, you're waiting for approval, your application is pending, but you did apply, no worries. If you have not received any of the PPP and you do qualify, then most likely you'll be considered in this new batch of funds. Now, it's reported a lot of different sources. Many people are stating that within the next 24 to 48 hours, the $310 billion will be completely exhausted, but who knows? Hopefully, everyone that hasn't received it up until this point, but they have completed the application, hopefully you'll receive it. Now, the next one, which is for me really exciting, is the EIDL loan. Now, this is the loan that was first passed regarding the CARES Act. Now, this allowed small business owners, entrepreneurs, sole proprietors, self-employed, independent contractors to receive up to $10,000 as a forgivable grant, and then anything thereon after will be considered a loan, and you can choose to receive it or not. Now this bill, this $484 billion, out of that amount, $50 billion was released into the EIDL. Now, the last time I checked, the link was not available. They did remove the portal and the application to allow people to apply. However, keep checking on the link. Continue to check periodically. I would encourage you to check as many times as possible because I'm quite sure that this portal will reopen. Now, there is a possibility that the prior individuals that have applied for the EIDL grant and loan, those that have not received it up until now, that $50 billion will be contributed directly to those applications. So again, if that's you, if you have completed the application, and this is the new streamlined process application, there's a link down below that's going to direct you to the specific page that had the information there prior. Hopefully it still has it now. Hopefully that portal did reappear, but check on it periodically. And I'm also going to leave the PPP link down below as well, so you can check that out. You can make sure that if you haven't applied, please do so because these funds will go by really fast. Now, going back to the EIDL, if you have applied for it already, Do not apply again, because if you do apply again, you're just gonna put yourself back in the line, and you don't want to do that. You want to just stay patient, stick through. I know it's hard times. I know that things are just, for some people it might feel like, you're falling apart. Things are just not the way they used to be, and there are just so many uncertain times at this moment. However, we still have our life, we still have air, we still have, the essentials, the fundamentals. Now, the next contribution was actually $10 billion to business grants, $75 billion for hospitals, and $25 billion for BN testing, which is state-led. And there are a few other more, but for the most part, this bill and is here to support PPP. So again, if you have not applied, click on the link below, apply right away, get your documents together and complete your application. I suggest if you have a business, opened a business account, go directly to that bank. That would be the best option. And if not, I do have a few links below of other sources that you can apply to. It's recommended that you apply with the bank that you already do business with, but if you don't and you do use a credit union, you can definitely apply through a credit union. If not, PayPal and a few other companies are supporting the PPP at this time. I have the links below, so make sure to check it out right away. And please, the faster the better. In these times, speed will do you good. The faster you can get things done, the more is going to work on your favor. Now remember, if you did not get funding on the first round, you're most likely going to receive funding on the second round. So stick it through, stay positive, check every single day. You can contact the SBA directly, and I actually have the number down below for you to check the status of your application. Make sure you have your confirmation number and all of your supporting documents in case they do need to verify you, so that you can move forward into being considered for a loan if that's what you're looking for after your grant. It's important that you contact the number down below, because what happens is they're going to verify you, and sometimes they need to verify you so that they can forward your application to a loan officer. This is actually after you received the EIDL grant. The grant, the forgivable money, the thing you don't have to pay back. All right, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, until next time, don't forget to get that money. Smash that like button, it helps the algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. If you have any questions whatsoever, please, please, please comment down below. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. Until next time, and never forget that a micro shift always leads to a macro change. All right.